Hi friends, in this video we see how to find inverse Z transform using residue method. Right? The formula to find inverse Z transform in general is x of n is equal to 1 by 2 by j and contour integral of x of z into z power minus 1 dz. This is the general formula. Where what is C? C is the circle in the Z plane, right? In the ROC of Z, in the ROC of X of Z. Okay, so we know how to find the contour integration, right? So the above equation we can evaluate by finding sum of all residues of the poles that are inside the circle. So how can we find x of n is equal to sum of all residues of p of z. What is p of z? That is equal to x of z into z power n minus 1 at the poles inside C. So x of z they are given, that we have to multiply by z power n minus 1, that is giving sum of residues of we have to find the residues at this is what my p of z. So for this p of z I have to find residues. How to find residues and all I will tell you. Okay, so we'll see the residues of the formula to find residues. The residues of p of z at a given pole z is equal to a, right? So is written as r z is equal to a is given by the formula to find residue is r, residue at z is equal to a is a pole, is given by d power m minus 1 divided by dz power m minus 1 z minus a whole power m pz divided by m minus 1 factorial. Fine. So at z is equal to a, where m is greater than or equal to 1. Fine. Okay. This is what residue. See, don't mind about this formula. I will tell you how to find the answer in the simplest way. Let us see the question. So find x of z is given. X of z is equal to z by z minus 3 into z plus 1 by 2. Right? Find x of n using residue method or contour integration using residue method. Okay, how to find? Let us see. First I told what? First step is x of n solution. X of n is equal to sum of residues of pz, right? Pz, what is that? Sum of residues of pz is x of z into z power n minus 1. That's what I told, right? Pz is equal to x of z into z power n minus 1. So what is x of z? X of z is given in the problem. So I write Pz is x of z, that is z by z minus 3 by 4 into z plus 1 by, okay, z plus 1 by 2 into z power minus 1. Right? X of n is sum of residues of x of z into z power n minus 1. Sum of residues of pz. Pz I have found. For this I have to find residue. So first I have to find a pole. Pole. Where is the pole? Pole is a value of z. Value of z, which makes the function infinity. So here you see, when you substitute z is equal to 3 by 4, it will become 0. So the function becomes infinity. So z is equal to 3 by 4 is a one pole. Similarly, when you substitute z is equal to minus 1 by 2, this will become 0. So again it will become infinity. So z is equal to minus 1 by 2. So we have two poles. One pole at z is equal to 3 by 4 and another pole at z is equal to minus 1 by 2. So I have to find residue at two poles. So first I find residue at pole 3. So residue at z is equal to 3 by 4. This is pole 1. So that is given by, what is the residue formula? You see, residue at A is equal to 3 by 4. D, see what is the M, right? M is equal to, it is power 1. Fine. Why? You see the power is 1 here, first order. So I can put M is equal to 1 here. Clear or not? So if it is 2, z minus 3 whole power 2, it is 2, m is equal to 2. This indicates m is equal to 1. So d power 0 divided by dz power 0, that is 1. Differentiation will become 0. So I can put z minus a whole power 1. What is z minus a? Z minus 3 by 4. So at z is equal to 4, it is z minus 3 by 4 power m is 1. Fine. Into what is saying pz. M is 1, so 1 minus 1, 0 factorial, 0 factorial is 1. So denominator is 1 also. So this is over pz. Residue of pz only I am finding. So pz is z into z minus 1 is, it will become z. Z into z power minus 1 cancel. So it is z power n divided by z minus 3 by 4 into z plus 1 by 2. So pz is z minus z power n divided by z minus 1 by 4 into z plus 1 by 2. Understand? So formula. So what is residue formula? Residue is dm. So dm is 1, 0 divided by dz power 0. So it will become 1. Z minus 3 by 4 power 1. M by m minus 1. M is equal to 1, 0 factorial. It is also 1. So cancel. Pz. Pz is given. Pz is this one. What is Pz? Pz I found. This one is Pz. So that's what residue at this point. Now I have to find the residue at z is equal to 3 by 4. I have to substitute z is equal to 3 by 4. It is 3 by 4 denominator. So this will be cancelled. If you substitute z is equal to 3 by 4, it will be 3 by 4 power n divided by 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2, 5 by 4. So that is equal to 4 by 5 into 3 by 4 power n. This is what residue at z is equal to 3 by 4. Similarly, we have to find residue at 5, second one is minus 1 by 2. So residue at z is equal to minus 1 by 2. Again it is first order only. So what is happening? What is the formula? You see, this is first order only. If you substitute m is equal to 1 at minus 1 by 2, it is 0. 1 minus 1, 0, 1 minus 1, 0. So d is 1, it will be d power 0, d z power 0, 1. Here 1 minus 1, 0 factorial, 1. Z minus a is residue I have to find at 1 by 2. Z minus a is minus 1 by 2. Right? Into pz. Pz already I found. What is that? This is what my pz. Zn divided by z minus 3 into z plus 1 by 2. So, right? So I can write pz is z power n divided by z minus 3 by 4 into z plus 1 by 2. That's only I have to write. So I write here. Same thing I write here. So I write as z plus minus of minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 whole power into z power n. Pz is z minus 3 by 4 into z plus 1 by 2. So this will be cancelled. I substitute here z is equal to minus 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2 power n divided by minus 1 by 2. Sorry, this will be cancelled. So this will be cancelled. Z is equal to minus 1 by 2. I substitute here because I have to find the residue at minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 whole power n divided by minus 1 by 2 minus 3 by 4. It is minus 5 by 4. So it is minus 4 by 5 into minus 1 by 2 power n. This is what residue is minus 1 by 2. So I found two residue. Sum of residue is the answer. What is that? First one is 4 by 4, 3 by 4 power n. So answer is x of n is equal to 4 by 5 into 3 by 4 power n. Second one is minus 4 by 5 minus 1 by 2 power n. If you simplify 4 by 5, 3 by 4 power n minus. This is what my x of n. Simple. Sorry. So I hope you understand this. I will do one more problem, then you can understand better. So I have to find x of n if x of z is equal to z square plus z divided by z minus 1 whole square. So what I have to do? X of n is equal to sum of residues of p of z. Right? So first what I have to do? P of z I have to find. P of z is what? P of z is x of z into z power n minus 1. So x of z is this one. So z square plus z divided by z minus 1 whole square into x of z. Okay, so I have to find the residue. See here you see what is residue? Residue is the value of z which makes function infinity. So when you substitute z is equal to 1, the function becomes infinity. So z is equal to 1 is the residue. Right? And you see power is 2. So m is equal to 2. What is residue formula? Residue at z is equal to a is d power m by 1 divided by dz m by 1 z minus a into pz. Right? P of z only I have to find. Pz is z square plus z divided by z minus 1 whole square. So a is 1 here. So residue at z is equal to 1 is m is equal to 2. So d squared divided by 2 minus 1, 1. So m is equal to 2 minus 1, 1. So d by dz. A is 1. So z minus 1. Right? Z minus 1 into, sorry, what is the formula? Z minus a. Residue formula is z minus a power m. M is there. So m is, for our question, m is equal to 2. So I write a power m. So m is 2. Pz is z square. What is pz? Pz I have found it. Pz is, this is what my pz. Okay. Sorry, this is x of z multiplied. Pz is x of z. This is x of z. That must be multiplied by z power n minus. Fine. Okay. If I multiply it to z power n minus 1, what will happen? It will be z power into n minus 1 into z power 2. It will be z power n plus 1. If I multiply with z into z minus 1, it will be z power plus n. Right? Divided by z minus 1 whole square. This is what my P is. So P is I write Z power n plus 1 plus Zn. Z power n plus 1 plus Zn divided by Z minus 1 whole square. So these two will be cancelled. It will be d by dz z power n plus 1 into Zn. I have to find residue at 1. So first I have to differentiate with respect to z. So it will be n plus 1 into z power n plus n into z power n minus 1. Right? Find residue at z is equal to 1. So substitute n is equal to 1. Fine. Z is equal to 1. So it is n plus 1 into 1 power n plus n into z power 0, 0. So it will be 2n plus 1. Therefore, I have only one residue at z is equal to 1. So x of n, sum of residue is x of n is equal to 2n plus 1. In the earlier problem, we have z is equal to 3 by 4, z is equal to minus 1 by 2. So for that, I have to find two different residues and add it. Here I have only z is equal to 1. So I got the answer as x of n. I don't need to find another thing, so stop here. So x of n is equal to 2n plus 1. I hope you understand this problem. If you have any doubt, please ask me in the comment section. I will clarify. Thank you.